Welcome back to RimWorld. JC here. And what are we going to be doing today? I hadn't thought that far ahead. I mean, I'm just going to get it going. We're still researching and all of that. Defences are adequate. The insulation is going in around the greenhouse, so hopefully we won't have any form of cold weather related catastrophes in here. The medical facility is sort of there, it's just using wooden beds. I haven't researched the sterile tiles or anything like that to make this actually a proper medical facility, but at least we've got a stash of medical beds. So what should we do? Should we have a go at the Great Lake project? We'll do it. We'll start another chunk of the Great Lake project. If I can find my planning tool. Green, that one. I'm going to take from there up to there. That is the chunk I want to be terraformed. Thank you. Needs to go to marsh. Oh, it is marsh. You twit. You need mud. I'd like to convert this all to mud, please. Thank you. JC is still continuing to grab the creatures that have died on the map due to the absolutely vicious local wildlife. Because in this game, even an otter is a bloodthirsty killing machine. And a really manky looking rat. Because that's a thing. Meanwhile, they're already at it. Well, they've got nothing else to do. Actually, what is my supplies? A lot of slate. Apparently a lot of sandstone. It's even more slate and sandstone. Not much in the way of granite, mind you. Oh, there's a whole load of granite. Yeah, 30 granite. Pull that in. Because obviously we're going to need to lay down some granite over here to make bridges so that I can actually put a building on top of it. Made of, you guessed it, granite walls. More granite. All the granite. All the time. Ah, you want to go to sleep, do you? Well, don't travel so far then. Go on. Have a shower. Or just clean up and then just go to sleep. Just sleep. Recreation unfulfilled. Well, it's your own fault. If you will go caravanting around the map. JC, you told him to go and butcher lots of stuff. But he could have done his recreation first. I didn't say he had to go caravanting halfway across the map to do that. He just chose to. Big difference. Big difference. Plenty of sandstone. Well, seeing as this is going to be a utility room up here, let's go. More floors. Sandstone. I would just go for the really cheap option. Well, really cheap would be the rough paving, but you can't pull that back up if you change your mind. The rescue of somebody I don't give a flying what's it's about. Okay, cool. I mean, I should really pave over all of this in an equally cheap. No, a whole entire slab of herringbone would just be too much. Hex. I mean, a massive amount of hex wouldn't be too bad. Already got a pathway down there, so I'd have to replace that. What exactly do I have the most of? Well, I would bet the slate. Oh no, slate and sandstone are equal measures. Drum roll. We've already got some slate down, so what we're going to do is we're just going to put down some more slate like that. It's already down there. Womp. 800 and something. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely something. Woo. We didn't have enough cloth or textiles in to finish off, but it's half insulated. Okay, half-arsing it is not going to help it any, but you know, technicalities. We have some visitors. We have a visitor. Welcome, visitor. We have a heated trade room that you can come visit. I don't have the hospitality mod. I can't put you up in generous quarters or something daft like that. I just don't have the inclination for it, to be perfectly honest. Also, of course, what happens with hospitality, when I was last using it anyways, you have to make an annoying building, you have to entertain them, you have to do that, and then if they're really happy with you, they start leaving you gifts. Great! Until your inventory fills up with random shite. You never have to make your own herbal medicine because the guests just supply you with mountains of the stuff. It's one of the reasons why I went across to the extra large stack sizes. Just to deal with the amount of stuff everybody was giving me. Like, yes, you're doing a great job. It's like, yeah, but I can't exactly say, oh, actually, I'd rather have stuff like this. No, you're going to get the half-used t-shirt that we were carrying. Yes, we're very happy with our stay. Here, have our half-used t-shirt. Oh, thanks. I guess. Do come back again sometime. Yeah, it's weird. Ramblings with JC while he just watches a drone or two droids laying paving slabs. Yeah, I'm not sure what else I should be doing at this point. It's like, there's only so much you can do. It's so like, I'm still just waiting. I mean, this bit looks nice. The rest of it looks. You still working on the Of course, they're going back to the lake project because there's no more stones for them, and this takes priority over cutting more stones, apparently. Game mechanics, I guess. least we get to tell them to do more. Here you go, soil. Please convert all of that into soil. Meanwhile, planning, remove, plans. Oh no! JC, the engineer, is no longer inspired. Work frenzy. Oh well, he's going to work a little bit slower. No, I'm not entirely sure I have ever been frenzied for work before. It's one of those things I'm just sort of like, meh. How are we doing for power? We have 2,000 spare. Right. Heavy bridges. Circuit breakers. Enhanced batteries? Yes, the 4 and 10k batteries. I'll need those as well. And luckily enough, there's a 300k, a 30k, and then the normal circuit breaker. It just ties in with another. It's just two mods tying in together. It's like we're going to give you the ability to store ridiculous amounts of power. That would be Rim Factory. We allow you to store lots of power, but if you have a event, you're going to create a crater. So there's this other mod that people really like, which is fuses and circuit breakers. So we give you the ability to have larger circuit breakers. Very handy. I'm not entirely sure what you'd actually be interested in a 300,000 watt circuit breaker for. War Merchant from the Garage Nation. Welcome! We have some daggers and a rebel pistol. You might be interested in. Oh, we got some pistols. We got a pistol. We have a pistol as well. Please hold in. No, the tribespeople from them are running away because of dangerous temperature. Apart from the fact they only had to get to this heated room and they would have been fine, but no, can't do that. It's like, okay, fine. Run away like a bunch of pansies. I know it got too cold, he says, looking at the temperature at -30. Which is probably the minus version of what I'm currently sitting in. Crumble. More crumbles. Crumble, 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 crumble. Yes, if you hadn't quite realised at this point, this episode is JC just wants to sit here and grumble while the game plays itself. He sort of hovers over and goes, oh, no, not interested. Just sort of sits there, waiting for things to happen. Sort of watching his droids slowly convert marshland into normal land so that we have a pretty lake in the middle of our base. I mean, if I was really inclined, I'd let them fish there, but, you know, droids are incapable of fishing. And JC has better things to do than fish. You know, he's the sole researcher. And we've got to get this colony at least self-sufficient before we can start going mad on things like atomics and stuff. mean, yeah, Rim Atomics we're going to be working on. We also need to push towards the next thing on from droids, because JC's research was interrupted at his previous place when he had to flee from the mad locals. But he kind of wants to get back to where he was, researching towards true artificial life. But kind of got to get your basics sorted out first, you know, because a nuclear reactor is a basic. Okay, JC, you might want to rethink your basics there. Securing a stable and reliable power source is the basics. Yes, true. Having a very large gun on my door is a basics. Okay, I think your paranoia might be coming through there, friend. But I do have to agree, having a very large gun on the front door does dissuade unsavoury characters. Or it would do in reality, but this game is just nuts jobs. And yes, despite the fact that you have a massive zonking great gun on the front door of your base, they'll still come to try and raid you. And then you turn them into small kibbles. What do we got? We've got the plasma drill. I mean, absolutely perfect. We have the plasma drill. Right. Well, at least we've got a plasma drill now. What's this little puppy going to require? Other than, like, 3,000 power. I'm going to need to put that in. Because that produces more than 3,000 power. I need to feed a power conduit. Right, we're going to need that. We're also going to need some more steel. So I'm going to need to come over here. Mine all that steel for me, please. Thank you. Because we need it to put in the second geothermal. Third geothermal. We have to put in the last of our geothermals so that we can actually run the thing. Industrial buildings. A plasma drill. Tier 3. Yeah, it requires 1,000 metal. An advanced frame and a weak AI chip. Okay, well, an advanced frame and weak AI chip. An advanced frame, weak AI chip. An advanced frame requires, yes, some steel, some plasteel. Got plenty of the plasteel now. Don't have to worry about that. 2 advanced components, which we already purchased. More components. It's a good job we got fabrication coming along soon then. Because we'll be digging through our components, but then again, there is components there. There's another large lump of components there. I mean, it's not hard. Take your time mining. There's only a bear running around next to you. And yeah, the bear will get dumb enough to go, I'm hungry and I'm going to munch on a robot. I'm not entirely sure, friend, that you can actually process the metal they're made of. Doesn't matter, I'm going to eat them. Okay. Okay, Mr. Bear, you appear to be a little bit silly. Also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop. Because they're going to pump steel into that when I really need them to put it into this. And yes, suddenly a large number of components has vanished. Because that required 25 components, and that required 8. So yeah, components are an issue. So I'm going to get them to do that, and I might as well just make them mine the uranium while I'm here. Oh, the advanced machine frame has been built. And the AI chip has been done. Good. Right. I'll just get this stuff done. Slowly but surely. They draw their plans against us. What? Hey, wrong! Stop it. You off to get my steel now? Yes. I am slowly starting to appreciate the mini-map. Which is, as you may have guessed, yet another mod. Slowly but surely I will point out all the mods I've included in this. What'll probably happen is the final episode is like, oh yeah, that's a mod as well. The thing that's kind of murdificates our face. Yeah, that was a mod. What? Flashbacks to XCOM 2. Blech. I don't want flashbacks of that. That was horrible. You're not going to take it back? Lazy shite. Does the mining and then goes, oh, I'm going to go home now. It's like, could you not have taken the 40 steel with you? No? We are still 2 sets short, and we have still got... Why am I looking at the butchering table? I do not know. That one. We're still 2 sets short. There you go. I made it precisely correct, and we have 15 cloth. So we have to wait for another cloth harvest before we can finish off the last little bit. Little bit there. Little cotton harvest. I mean, we got beans just sitting there. But more importantly, we have tea just sitting there. I mean, what are you savages? Move the tea. See, JC had to intervene there and move his precious tea. He then went and made some simple meals out of beans. I know they're green beans, but the baked beans. He's having a baked bean meals. I said it was simple meals, but I didn't think it got that desperate. Whew. Ah yes, for the next... what? He made 2 batches, so for the next 8 days your meal will consist of baked beans. That's not going to do nice things to you. Just saying. You're not done yet. You're almost done. You've decided to haul none of it. Fair enough. Plow on. What they'll do is they'll dig it all and then they'll pull it all. Or what'll happen is they'll dig it all and then notice the other batch that I put for mining, and then they'll run over and do that rather than taking all of this. Haul the steel. You. All the steel. Mind Mega Wolverine as well. A giant genetically engineered predator with massive paws to rip apart prey. Ugh. Thick fur allows it to survive the coldest of climates, whilst its strength allows it to hunt even the largest of mammals for food. Or alternatively, it picks a fight and the guns blast it to oblivion, because that thing blasting you at full tilt in the face is not something to sniff at. If that thing fires off a full salvo and they are all headshots, it will kill most things. What are you complaining about now? Probably complaining it needed sleep, so he's gone to sleep. I need sleep. Okay, go to sleep then. That's the point. Do we really need the ER bot in here now? Deactivate the ER bot. Reinstall the ER bot in this corner here. There we go. Reinstall the ER bot all the way down there. We out of slate or something? No, we got plenty of slate. Oh, another exotic goods trader. Huh. Go and deal with them on the great electronic. What have you got? No, a Shih Tzu. What? No, it's a useless thing. It's an Oriental toy dog. Yeah, that about sums it up for that breed of dog. About as much use as a chocolate teapot. Some people may actually find it useful. A chocolate teapot, that is, not that dog. What have we got? What have you got that might actually interest me? Or more along the lines of, what have I got that I can shift to regain my money? Norfin. Norfin. Well, goodbye. I have perused your catalogue. I found it wanting and have decided to continue on regardless. Is JC having to haul this all himself? Oh no, the others are coming. Then they'll get on with mining all of this. Oh, that's online. We still don't have... Oh, we might. I'm not sure. It hasn't been collected up. Let's do that. Yeah, we have enough steel. We just about have enough steel, but that's the whole point. Once this is online, it can just churn out steel for us. Looks like we're going to need it too. there he goes. Is being constructed. The answer to all of our problems is being constructed. Or more along the lines of the answer to most of our problems is being constructed. It's obviously not the answer to all our problems because it can't. I say it can't, but that would be a lie. Because it can, in actual fact, dig up components out of the ground. No, not 7,000. 1,000. 2 stacks. Thank you. That's what I'd like. Just that for now. I'll deal with everything else later. There's another thing that I will need to do. Here. Zone. Stockpile. There. Click the stockpile. Clear all. Low priority. And we'll call this as a V twit. Minor void. What that does is normally this would just output to this space. If I didn't have a stockpile there, it wouldn't count it towards this figure. So it will just continue producing steel forever, even if I didn't actually need it to. So by putting the stockpile there, set to allow nothing and a low priority, what will happen is that it will dump everything there and eventually somebody will come along and remove it to the main one. But it won't. But it'll actually be able to see that that is in a stockpile, and so won't keep producing it. Which is great. What the hell took down a Mega Wolverine? A grizzly bear. I think the phrase is "don't mess with the grizzly." Though the grizzly bear did not survive its encounter, so yeah, that's what tends to happen when a grizzly bear and a Mega Wolverine fight. We get 2 meals. Because, well, you know, why have you left the components sitting there? Ah! The uranium can just sit there, but the components... Oh my god! As you can see the difference between the two, they've been sitting outdoor in a marsh now. They've deteriorated a lot. Haul your shit, you people! Right. I don't want rusty components. Yeah, I put this down and I never actually set it up for terraforming. There are better things to do, apparently. There. That one. And that one. Excellent. Right, that'll get that dealt with. We have a raid from that group again. Oh, they're getting serious now. What is that? Smoke grenades. Ooh. A good pistol. A poor musket. A normal machine pistol. And a normal semi-automatic rifle. They are attacking immediately. Shite. Right. Get up here. Move. Run. Run, 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 run. That's it. You may fire when ready. Your priority target is that one. Good. They won't be able to blind us. Realise you're being a dumbass, right? Just gonna fall back. Okay, the guns can deal with it. Because you're now just gonna run away, aren't you? Problem is you've been shot a couple of times and you're bleeding. Well, there we go. The guns are... The perimeter guns are doing their job. A little help from JC's direct intervention with a little SMG. But at some point I might want to give him, I don't know, maybe a designated marksman rifle or something. So you can just go, yeah, okay, boom, and pick off people like that. But then again, there's also a turret that can do that, so... More research! Oh, because the ultimate indignity is 8 without a table. That is one of the weirdest things that always annoys me. Where are you going? Oh, you're off the butcher the bear. Fair enough, I guess. How about we stop doing the rest of this? And you start dealing with all this stuff, like repairs and pulling all this stuff in and burning the bodies. There's something else I've just remembered. Water filtration. Should probably put that on the research list, really. Shouldn't I? You know, puts it on the list a bit late, but you know, technicalities. You know, I'll stick the water filtration plant like here. So the pump is pulling the water through the filtration plant into here. It doesn't work like that, but you know, let's just pretend. It's like, how can you have hot and cold water running through the same pipe? It's a level of abstraction you just don't give a flying what's it about. Fine. A mad caribou. Ooh. He'd be dead. It went mad due to malnutrition, so decided to try going manhunter mad and going people. Yeah, that's a really nice thing to go and munch on. The gun turrets were like, no friend, F your nose twice. What else? Got hit by the military turret and the shredder turret in the body. The shredder turret managed to hit its spine. Its rear left leg, not front, which is where it was firing from. Oh no, it did. It managed to hit its front right hoof. That thing was in all kinds of just fudged. Wait, there's another one. No, that's just wandering. It just wants food. Sort of wanders over. It's like what was it? Is it a male or was it a male or a female? I cannot tell anymore. Well, as per standard, it was Dave, and his friend Bob here came wandering over. He's like, Dave, you're right, you went a bit mad there. Oh, never mind. Wandered off. Never to be seen again. And in the distance, nearby, was a fluffy kitty cat. And some bones. I wonder whether I should tell them to haul this stuff urgently because they're not doing it. Yep. Get this stuff inside. I love how they just ignore it all. It's just, yeah. Well, we'll turn terraforming back on, so we will continue with a slowly working our way around the lake. And slowly paving this area. But, oh, yes, of course. It did say the build was complete. We have now fully insulated greenhouse. Okay, the herbal medicine can just stay there. At this rate, I'm going to need to build like a hauling bot because these guys are just not doing the job properly. Thinking I might need to set this to critical importance so that they actually shift it. Like, please put this actually into storage. Do we not have? Oh, that's why we don't. Mad Ibexes. Oh. Oh God. Well, I think we're going to come back to a bunch of mad ibexes. Note, as soon as that happened, that turret just turned around and went, yeah, nope, and just started wailing on it. Oh, that was gunfire. Okay, I managed to pause it and thinking, why is there a red dot there? No, it's gunfire. So, on that note, under attack from maddened wildlife, because somebody on this planet decided to set off some ancient evil pulse device and drove all the ibexes on the map mad. It's just target practice for the front guns again. Droids are just going to continue doing what I've asked them to do. They don't care. And JC is going to continue researching because he likes it in his lab. But on that note, thank you for watching. Until next time, this is JC.